Good morning. How's it going? Another snowy day in Michigan. Today I'm doing a lot. I'm gonna go start working on the cabinets and I'm gonna film some videos for the Van Life channel. First things first though, I'm gonna take Eva to school and then go to a car wash in the freezing cold and try and get the van looking spick and span. Our snow fort is doing well. Carpeted. We even put a, well, we did decorate it, but some of it has fallen. Some fresh powder fell, so it's looking a little smoother than before. Oh, shiny jacket.
It is colder. It's gonna be colder.
Cold, cold, cold.
Yeah,
this is just a start.
Protect yourself, okay, Eva? 妈妈，羽绒背心放在教室里，如果冷的话穿上，知道了吗？ Have a good day.
You too. Love you too. Looks like you are gonna shovel again.
No, no, come on. Like climbing a mountain. Close the door. Oh, you. Oh, you.
I almost
Come on,
fell
come
down.
on. I'll hold you with one hand. Go. 1, 2, 3. Oh, all right, buckle up.
You've never done that
Ah.
before.
I've got to take the van to the car wash.
The same place we did before?
What?
The same place we
No, this van won't fit in there. It's too big. Are you going to help Dad finish his van? Yeah? Cool. Do you like school in America or school in China?
China.
China's more? You used to say you like them both the same. What do you like more about China school?
Because big space, long road I could run and exercise while I'm getting there.
Like walking to school, you mean? But there you don't have the van to take you there.
You could pack the van to China. It's packing in the box.
Put it in the box? That'd be a little hard to pack that. Okay, ladies and germs, I've dropped off Eva at school and I have taken the trip to Menards, then Lowe's, then a place called Woodmasters. I think it's called Woodmasters. It's a sort of a specific place for woodcrafting. That's what it's called, woodcrafting. And I bought a number of things to work on the cabinets, which is the next big job. I bought a circular jig kit for my router so that I can cut the circles in order to mount the speakers in the back into the cabinets. I got some chisels. I've got a random orbital sander. It means that it's just variable movement, so it doesn't move one direction, moves all directions. Belt sander, a bunch of sanding tools, some drill bits, a router bit, some tight bond glue, which I heard this is the best stuff you can get. It's all weather interior exterior tight bond. I also bought some Rust-Oleum truck bed liner because if you guys followed me in the build so far, you know that I actually coated the interior of the van with a product called lizard skin. The first layer was like a sound deadener and then a thermal barrier over that. But it doesn't look so beautiful, especially on the rear doors here. I'll show you. I sprayed these rear doors with the lizard skin and it's very matted and so it collects dust very, very easily. So I'm going to coat over a lot of these areas with the bed liner. So we're not going to do that now. I just want to let you know that I bought it. I'm going to wait for the temperatures to kind of get a little bit more favorable. But yeah, we are ready to go. I got the heater kicked on, so I'm going to close the garage door. I might film one video for the Van Life channel. But yeah, sort of exciting. If you guys didn't get the message that I already had yesterday, this is all of the pieces that were cut at the Detroit Woodworking. To talk a little bit about that, I've tried to employ a lot of people to help me finish out the van. I felt like instead of trying to make mistakes and figure things out on my own, instead I'll involve people who know much better what they're doing. One of those people was a guy named Teddy in Portland who designed the interior cabinetry of the van in a CAD program. And what that did is it designed each component so that edges were trimmed so that, like, for example, that little slot actually slides into the other drawer areas. Like, so for example, that goes directly into that, and all the dados, if you guys don't know what a dado is, a dado is like a channel. Everything is cut specifically to work together. But I needed a company here in Detroit that could actually cut the instructions that were designed by Teddy. So I found a company called Detroit Woodworking here very, very close to where I am right now, and they have been gracious enough to cut the wood for me, but they couldn't fit me in until just now. I've actually been waiting on it for about a few months, and geez, three months it feels like. But finally they were able to get to it, so they cut out all of the components, and now they're in my dad's shop, so we can start the process of trimming and sanding and just sort of like refining each panel, of which I have like over 200 to complete the entire interior of the van. And from that step, I am going to go ahead and assemble them, glue all the edges, and then fit all the parts together, all the panels together, and then brad them together. Brad nails are like small nails. Actually, where's my dad's brad? Brads are around here somewhere. But we'll glue them together and then punch them together, and then we'll coat everything in the color or the stain that I want, and then put them into the van. And then look at them. Actually, before I paint them, I want to finish all the panels, assemble them, and then rough them into the van. Take a look at the van interior the way it is without any painting. Get an idea of what I want my my drawer faces and door faces to be like for the cabinetry. Then I'll pull them out. I will paint them and coat them. And then we'll put them back in the van and mount them more permanently, as well as finish the floor. I'm not going to actually put the floor in the van until it's finished. And just to kind of tell you guys another company that's helped me out, a company called Perfect Fit in Portland that supplied me all of the interior fabrics and the flooring and things. They are a great company. They've helped me out quite a bit. And this is the floor of the van. And it's in a roll. I'm gonna have to warm this sucker up and lay it out when it's ready to go on the floor. And this is custom cut on a big old CNC table to lay out perfectly inside the floor of my van. I mean, it is literally designed and cut according to the floor plan of my van. So all the wheel wells are cut out, little edges are cut out. It is perfectly designed to lay into my van. So that's sort of exciting too. So we've got a lot of things going. I'm finally ready to start the next process, which is the cabinetry. And after the cabinetry is done, the speakers can be laid in, electronics can be laid in, switches and plugs and inverters and battery compartments and air conditioning and plumbing and the heating and heating system that's going to do my hydronic heated floor system and the forced air and the hot water, and I mean just everything can be moving forward now. So I had been waiting for these panels to be finished for quite some time, and now that they are, I am very, very happy to move forward. But before I do start this, I am going to start a video series for my van life channel. If you type the @ and THEVANLIFE, the van life, that's my alias for the new channel, which is called the Van Life Channel, and that's going to be very, very specific, sort of like maybe not how-to videos, but reviews of components, chronicling the van build and everything, and showing where we're at. As a matter of fact, the first few videos that I'm going to do on the Van Life channel are going to be about the pre-existing components that I've already added to the van. The windows, the ladder and the roof rack, the front bumper, and all of that stuff. Because although you have seen me on the North American Van Life Industry Tour, the Van Life channel needs its own rendering of all of these components, but they're not going to be like vlog style, like, hey, I'm Matt and I'm driving around. This is going to be like, this is what I got for the rack, this is what I got for the windows, and this is where I got it, and this is why I got it. And those videos are going to start populating the Van Life channel first. I was really kind of not sure how to do that and what to do with that, because I have progressed so far on the exterior of the van that I wanted to kind of catch everybody up on the Van Life channel, because that's where this stuff is really important. But I wasn't sure about doing maybe like a big synopsis like the Van Life tour in one video. I think instead I'll just do like a number of videos specifically about each component that I added on the Van Life tour. And today's video is going to be about the rack, the front bumper, the rear bumper, and backwoods adventure mods in Arkansas. But I'm not going to do so much of that here. I'm not going to do, maybe I'll do a little montage of some of the stuff I did here, do here today, but most of the detailed stuff and like why I chose what I chose and that kind of stuff is going to go on the Van Life channel. So I'm going to stop this video. I'm going to set up for the next video, and it'll be about the rack and everything from Backwoods Adventure Mods in Arkansas. Another thing I did today, which is specifically pretty much because I wanted to do the video about today, is I went to a spray and wash, and it's like -3, -4 degrees. So it was totally iced up, and it's been snowing crazy. So I had about 4 inches on top of the the deck of the van. I should have videotaped it actually, because I went to one of those high bay spray and washes, and I got up on the top there, and I was just, I mean, it took a while to spray down that snow, because as soon as you sprayed the snow, it became ice, and then you had to like work the ice off all the solar panels and stuff. I wanted to make sure to have that stuff off of the top before I made today's video for the Van Life channel. Note to self, before you go to the spray and wash, just take a shovel or a broom to the top deck, because I made it a lot. I doubled the amount of time it needed to finish that part of the project. But now that it's done, I can kind of make the video I want to make. But yeah, whatever. It's done. It's finished, and it looks good.